Hey everyone, this is Alina from Rumblepackteam, and welcome to your weekly Limit Break. Mario Kart 8 will have a free Mercedes DLC. It'll be coming out in Japan this summer, but we're not really sure if it's going to come west yet. I should have an update for you in the future on that one. There's a new video out as well, and it's got a live-action Mario, and I don't really know how I feel about that because he's really kind of creepy looking. I have some updates for you on the new Borderlands pre-sequel. You'll actually be working with Handsome Jack. This is before he went completely crazy. It seems like he's still gonna be crazy. He's just not a bad guy yet. He's still considered a hero. One of your playable characters, her name is Nisha, and she's actually in a relationship with Jack. If her name doesn't ring any bells, she was the sheriff of Lynchwood in Borderlands 2. Claptrap will also be a playable character. Game creators say that he won't lose his goofball reputation, and to uphold that, he will be an effective character, but don't expect him to be super badass by the time you're done leveling him. There is some debate as to which Claptrap this is going to be. We don't really know if the pre-sequel is going to take place before or after Claptrap's new robot revolution. So he could be regular, he could be the new one, I don't know, but I hope to find out soon. Another playable character you'll have is Athena. She's a Crimson Lance member. She was in the General Knox DLC for Borderlands 1, and in that she sides with the Vault Hunters a few times, so she's pretty much a good guy. She'll be the moral compass of this game, from what I hear. Your other playable character will be Wilhelm. He was the boss that you fought at the beginning of Borderlands 2. He was a big, scary robot guy. Well, when you play him right now, he's a human, and as you level up his skill tree, he gets progressively more and more robotic. By the end of his leveling process, he'll look exactly like the boss you fought at the beginning of Borderlands 2. So that's exciting. There's also a new trailer out for the Borderlands pre-sequel. It shows a few different areas that will be featured in the game, and it also shows a few enemies walking around those areas. And this would be kind of dull if it wasn't for Handsome Jack's voiceover through the whole thing. And he talks from beginning to end, and he might not be considered a villain yet at this point in time, but he's still pretty much an asshole. It's definitely a funny video though, go check it out. Nintendo filed for a trademark for Pokémon Delta Emerald in Japan. If they actually make this game, it'll break them out of their remake rut that they've been in forever. They did this with Pokémon Fire Red, Pokémon Leaf Green, and then left out Pokémon Yellow and just didn't remake it. Then they skipped to the next group and did Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and just left out Pokemon Crystal. If they actually go through with this one, then we'll have Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, and Delta Emerald. 3 from the same group, which is unheard of. I think our little Nintendo is growing up. For anyone willing to shell out $3,000, Nvidia's new graphics card is out. It's called the GTX Titan 2. And they make a pretty bold claim with this one, saying that any system running 3 Titans can handle the same workload as Google Brain. And that's a big thing to say. Sega has a new character out for Sonic Boom. Her name is Styx, and she's a little wild badger. Her weapon is a boomerang, and she's a part of the core team now since Amy is her best friend. She's pretty cute, but her voice is way annoying. Sorry to her voice actor, but God. LeVar Burton has launched a new Kickstarter campaign for a Reading Rainbow web series. The campaign ends on July 1st, but they've already raised half of their goal for $1 million. You may be wondering why you should care about a Reading Rainbow web series in the first place. But the point is, if you make enough donations, you can win a chance to wear Burton's visor from Star Trek Next Generation. If you're feeling a little lost right now, he played LaForge in Next Generation. Visor. You know. Edgar Wright has split from Marvel in the Ant-Man movie completely. He wrote his script and presented it to Marvel, but apparently Disney's been making some big changes within Marvel as well, and his script got caught in the power struggle. It was eventually rewritten by some low-pay writers and given back to him. When he read it, he realized it didn't represent his vision for the movie at all, and he left. MGM and Warner Brothers are looking to kick off a trilogy that will reboot the 1994 Stargate. I don't have any more details for you as of right now, but I'll keep an eye on it and keep you posted. Kojima Productions has finished the new trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Kojima says that the trailer may be a little hard to watch as the new footage depicts men falling into madness. He also says not to expect the game too soon because it might be too big to finish. And I wish Kojima wouldn't say things like that because I want to play the next Metal Gear, like, right now. Valve has delayed the release of the Steam controller all the way to 2015. User feedback has shown that they still need to make some improvements. But what's gonna happen to all the Steam consoles that they were gonna put out this year? I guess they're getting moved back to 2015 as well? Not really sure, but I'll keep you updated. Hyrule Warriors will be playable at E3. There's a 2-player mode on this game that uses the Wii U gamepad as your second screen. And Impa will be a playable character. You also get different weapons that will change your fighting style, and you can upgrade those weapons as well. In this one, you play as Link, who's a soldier in training, and you have to save Zelda from the witch Shia? Is it Shia or Shia? Is it Shia LaBeouf? Is he the witch? Psycho-Pass is getting an Xbox One game. Psycho-Pass is an anime. It's a dystopian sci-fi, and this game will only be released in Japan so far as we know. The sequel to James Cameron's Avatar will be hitting theaters December 2016. But if you don't want to wait quite that long, then late next year, James Cameron and Cirque du Soleil are going to be doing a show together. EA Games has shut down Mythic Entertainment so that they can focus on mobile development in other areas. Mythic Entertainment brought us Warhammer Online, Ultima Online, and Dungeon Keeper, so we won't be seeing anything new on those fronts. Thanks, EA. We love you so much. The latest Smash Bros. Character is Ike. He will be returning to the game, but he looks a little bit different. He has a shoulder guard, and his armor looks a little more stylized than it was before. But he's still pretty much the same Ike. A USB GameCube controller adapter has been announced for the Wii U. You can plug in 4 GameCube controllers and play as you normally would. It will be on display at E3, but it doesn't have a release date yet. June 6th through the 8th, Rumblepack will be going to Acon Dallas, and it's going to be a fun time. And then the day after that, the 9th, is Shaq's birthday. You may not know him as Shaq, you may know him better as Shinigami from Rumblepack Gaming. He does Titanfall rewinds and Titanfall montages most of the time. But yeah, the 9th is his birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. Don't forget, if you want to buy our shirts, just go to our website. They're $15 each, and click buy on as many as you want to get. Also, if you enjoyed this video, which, let's be honest, you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And I will see you guys next week. This has been Alina with Rumblepack Gaming. This was your weekly limit break. Nintendo filed a trademark in Japan for what?